check. Okay. Let's count it up. Silver on my slender finger. Say that shit up, polish it and make it shine. Pour it up, libations linger. Drippy, drink it up, don't spill, keep it clandestine. Plata, patina, bitch, have you seen her bubbling in aluminum, baking soda, alcohol? Post it up on Instagram, you can't afford it, but I know that you want it also. Rap game, Wizzy Willis, the illest in the building, glass ceiling, you know that I wrote that shit, right? Here I go, I'm the baddest and the biggest. I dare you to say some shit to me, is you mad or nah? Metaphysically meta, and a magical anomaly in therapy, I'm gonna get better. I'm that big daddy with that pill caddy, say what you gotta, but I might just gotta go get the Beretta. I'm
smoking on the chronic, that ass is ironic. Suspended is quality at the pharmacy, we feel it's so erotic. Might just get me some Fenty, I'm gonna steal from Sephora. Rihanna got enough money, I'm looking so exotic.
I'm the baby, you know that I put some bop in it. Going back to Cali, you know that's stopping it. Miss Cleo, the CEO, still Suge Knight on horseback and bitches on sight. It's war, famine, pestilence, and death, that's for. I ride a pale horse, coming back for more. We light up, poke smoke, you know that we stay high. Baddest bitch up here since the Oracle of Delphi. I identify, made it, no mother, young crone. Give me that indigo hybrid and leave me alone. Unless you trying to give me some toppy Tacoma Dome in erogenous autonomous zones, then go home, cause I break your heart, Shawn Michaels running through the night. Don't try to catch me, I'm 28 savages, a knife. I got a crew as fuck blue, when will take your life. So fuck a pig, you get stuck, Slaughter County, right? Drip, drip, red banana clip, potassium from all of the coconut water that I sip. Foco, let's get roasted, let's get loco. Pretty necklace on me, fuck your chokehold. Little bit of vitamin K at the end of the day. Maybe some vitamin C over the counter for me. But big line, and you know that I'm chillin'. Well, y'all but the protagonist, X-Forest the villain.
Booger bitch, it's been amazing to understand what true friendship is.
Same here, little fluff. I've never had as good a company as you before. Except, of course.
Right. Helen Hunt. Not about you. About Schmidt. I get it.
And that's what friendship is all about. We finish each other's
sentences. Right. But can I ask you something?
Of course, Flufferino.
Have you ever been in love? Like with someone else? Like you just wanted to love them and tell them how much you love them all the time.
Well, of course! We were just talking about my true love, Helen!
I mean, have you ever loved someone you knew, like, in real life?
Well, that's a harder one. I'm not sure, Fluff. What about you?
Nope. Never once. Just curious, that's all.
You're a funny cloud, Cloud. Oh look, Paul Reiser's toupee is absolutely triumphant.
Make the mystery seem clear. I just know you should just hold me, my dear. Let's take each other's hand and fly into the final
Salutations, what is our Hey, Dildo. You look like a real fucking dork. Why don't you take that hat off? Take it off. Now! You know, there's a cure. Even for a dope like you.
Change. She moved to Seattle. She needed a bring a girl she can handle. She needed a change. She moved to Seattle. She needed a bring a girl she can handle. I don't know why you thought I would wait for you, baby. I've been getting higher alone, 'cause I've been feeling so low lately. Replacement is easy. Just meet a new girl. She'll make it look easy, then take you to church. 'Cause God is a woman, she'll give you a word. She'll show you the truth and cover the lies as they occur. You don't know the things she's done. You don't know the things she's done. You don't know the things she's done to get to where she's at now. She needed a change. She moved to Seattle. She needed a bring a girl she can handle. She needed a change. She moved to Seattle. She needed a bring a girl she can handle. She needed a change. She moved to Seattle. She needed a bring a girl she can handle. She needed a change. She moved to Seattle. She needed a bring a girl she can handle. Why you gotta do me like that, baby? Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that, baby? Why you gotta do me so bad? Next thing you know, she not even into you. You give her everything you got, she not even in the mood. And then you hear some screaming next door in your hotel room. I see what you want, you know you're so wrong, you know you're so wrong, you know you're so wrong, you know you're so wrong. You don't know the things she's done. You don't know the things she's done. You don't know the things she's done to get to where she's at now. She needed a change. She moved to Seattle. She needed a bring a girl she can handle. She needed a change. She moved to Seattle. She needed a bring a girl she can handle. She needed a change. She moved to Seattle. She needed a bring a girl she can handle. She needed a change. She moved to Seattle. She needed a bring a girl she can handle. Why you gotta do me like that, baby? Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that, baby? Why you gotta do me so bad?
Gave up all my time. At least just for a while. Make me feel so
how do I get there?
All I can say is, that's the wrong question. I do know where it is, but if I were you, I wouldn't start from here. That is a fight between the questioner and the one whom the question is addressed. Blaze in space, meet Blaze in space.
It's my most resilient monster. The anxiety-fueled, workaholic, vanity-driven, gorgeous, greedy Blaze in space. Do you know that you're one of the most beautiful creatures to ever live a life? I mean, do you realize that your existence in and of itself makes everything we experience possible? And do you know that I love you? Tell you what I do know. I don't need you, good Blazin'. Hail Satan. Fuck the marks.
Okay, we'll come back to that, Blazins.
Actually, I'm having a lot of fun in the Chamber of Self-Discovery now. I mean, when I was alone, that sucked. I was kind of scared, and I wasn't sure where the rest of myself was, but, I comforted myself. I started to befriend myself and just thought, well, if this is what I got, this is what I'm going to work with. But now, getting to hang out with my other self, so-called evil Blaze in space, but they're hilarious. I mean, they say they're evil, but clearly they just want, power and fame and money, and they're a little misguided. So I'm really enjoying hanging out with them and talking to them and trying to give them advice. So is there a bus out of here, or are we really stuck in here forever? Yes, I do already know the answer to that. Yes, I am talking to myself. Why did you want to control a cult, Blaze in space? I mean, did you really need to do that? Darktone's a friend. Should you really be trying to kill them? Even though what Steve Germany did was wrong, did he really know what he was doing? Sam Circle turned out to be an alien fighting for all of us. So I was probably wrong about that too. And, now that I've had time to think about it, raccoons actually are really cute animals. Shit.
What bile does bubble? The black moon swings and the sky stirs trouble. Don't you see it? Don't you see it? By Valentines. We kill the
SWV audio capture.
through the
not
shadows.
registered.
Madness beckons. Ah! Red at night.
Freed from the shackles of time and space, we present Wed at Night!
Alex F&V, happy birthday. Hope it's a great one. It's been great getting to know you on the show and stuff, getting to know all kinds of people, and getting to celebrate, you know, our new friends and stuff like that. And it's awesome. I'm learning so much about different people. Like, I didn't even know that gingers celebrated their birthday, you know, due to the lack of a soul thing. So, like, it's crazy. I'm learning stuff all the time.
It's funny. Sometimes when I'm sitting here with Booger Bitch, watching the same Helen Hunt appearances over and over, and genuinely finding them more entertaining each time, I get to thinking about the past, about who I was, rather than who I am today. I can't say that I'm mad at the pink cloud from the past. I can say that I'm a little disappointed with some of that fucking potty mouth I used. Oh, sorry. See? But that old pink cloud was so desperate to connect, so desperate to be heard and loved. And then that got me thinking about the blurry place with all the numbers dripping down. What was that called? The Hatrix, right. I was trapped there for weeks, maybe months, hell, maybe even years. And I couldn't remember how I got there. And then I heard a glass shatter over at the landfill, and everything came back to me. Stone Cold Steve Austin. He said he cared. He said he was my friend. But he wasn't. Now that I have Booger Bitch, I know what real friendship is. Stone Cold left me stranded in the Hatrix the first time he was offered a beer and a raccoon hat. Just left me there. Now I'm not one to hold a grudge, you know me. I'm definitely living my best life now, and maybe that's the best revenge. Maybe it's all about finding the love within myself to forgive Stone Cold. Or maybe, just maybe, that motherfucker is dead the second I hear that glass shatter. Maybe.
Right. Right, yeah. No, yeah, of course. Wait. Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Hey! What the fuck are we doing? We're live, all right! Let's get moving, you silly fox. It's me, it's Patrick Galactic, the host, you know, from the floating chair and the existential despair with my cosmic cuddle buddy and recently noted pervert, Gizmo. Giz, it's been a long time. Are you ready? One day Giz will have his voice back and the cosmos will dance weirdly in tribute. We heard from Dartone, Alex F&V's mortal enemy, at the top of the show. I always like to kick off a birthday bash with the word from the person's mortal enemy. Just get it done, get it out of the way. Birthdays, you know, you have to have your mortal enemies speak just the way you have to have everybody who actually likes you speak. So every birthday's got to do that, right? But there's way more than that on the way. Let's see. Is somebody else calling?
Well, hey there. As I understand it, it's a very special day for someone very, special, and that person is Alex effin' V, the queen of RaQAnon, the cult that no longer exists, because Alex effin' V was not the queen of RaQAnon. And now, we pay tribute to the queen of RaQAnon, Alex effin' V, with this fucking thing that says, happy goddamn birthday from Steve, motherfucking Germany. Yeah.
Well, he's a dope and a bit of a nincompoop as well, but Steve Germany's ice cold heart is at least in the right place, right? If you still don't know what's going on, do this. Turn rationality off. Just turn it off, turn it to 0, and turn party to 11. This cosmic calamity ain't an accident, cowpoke. It's an art extravaganza of galactic proportion. Weird at Night is a twice-weekly art voyage through the stars. We love music. We bring the surreal comedy. Weird at Night is like a smoky patchwork quilt with Twilight Zone 90s cable access, Pee-wee's Playhouse, and Reading Rainbow, all stitched in like a little harmonious family. We're astonishingly wholesome for people who say fuck as often as we do here. More importantly than all of that, we're a show immunity, damn it. The chat is 100% where it's at. A lot of the stuff we'll be showing tonight was made by people hanging out in the chat. So we give thanks to Queen Most High. Because you're chatting amongst royalty. Don't feel the darkness, darling. We're weird. It's night. You're in the right place. Respect for each other and the flow of the show is essential. Distractors, spammers, you'll be ejected by the mod of justice and birthday girl Alex effin' V. It's going to be brutal, so don't do it. If you give us a follow, at some point in the night, I'm going to sing you a little tune and put your name and the pretty lights on the screen. If you subscribe, which is so helpful in this unpaid endeavor to deliver abstract amazingness to the masses, I'll put everything down, grab my guitar, write you a 20-second song on the spot. But for now, let's let the extravaganza begin. Now, before we delve too far into the weird, I want to make a rare, sincere moment from me. I want to take this opportunity to wish my amazing cousin a happy birthday. Alex, you're amazing. You may think from watching Weird at Night that we give each other too much shit, but you'd be wrong. It's our love language. Seriously, aside from being a vampire, Alex is a fantastic, hyper sharp, hyper smart person who's had my back through it all. We have been each other's rocks through life, and we continue to be, and I know we always will be. She supported me tirelessly and enthusiastically, and it's, you know, she's my person in my family. I love you, cousin. I hope you have fun tonight. All right, I can't stop talking about this, and I'm sorry if I'm bragging a little bit, but I cannot tell you how much fun I've been having with my new computer. It is so cool. It's not a computer book like Penny from Inspector Gadget, but it's damn close. It's a MacBook, almost. And most of all, I'm not stressing while we're streaming, and that alone is worth it. It's my only big win, okay? But yes, absolutely, having access to up-to-date technology when you're a streamer, massive, massive, massive upgrade. So very, very excited for that. Very excited for that. I just want to do a little PSA real quick. It's just, I'm noticing something. It's just something to consider. COVID cases are back on the rise. And it's very bad news, okay? There are still quite a lot of unvaccinated people, and unfortunately, some of them are walking around without masks. It's just the sad truth. But even us vaccinated types can't be acting like we're invincible, okay? I see a lot of people just walking around everywhere without a mask, like nothing can hurt them. There's new strains and a stubborn public to contend with, friends. I know we all want this to be behind us, and hopefully someday it will be, but it's still not, and it's rising again. I don't want to see us go backwards. Please take care of yourselves, and please remember we're trying to take care of all the people around us as well. All right, but enough of that. We're blasting into the atmosphere, and while we do, I want everyone watching on every platform to ask me a weird question. If you're on YouTube or Twitch, I'll see all of them, so please make sure you ask. Where would, here's an example of a weird question. Where would a compass point be? Where would a compass point to find the direction of your heart? Stuff like that. We got so much coming up. Drea the Vibe Dealer, recently featured on Nada News, is gonna be playing live tonight. We have an awesome video from Antonioni, and we're even gonna learn about memes. The history of memes. Do you think if we learn enough, we get to graduate to something bigger though? I don't know. But what I do know is that Terry Monstrosity's Cap and Gown is a banger, and it's coming up right now.
Ain't no capping down. I said once upon a time, I switched my game up. Nintendo, Sega, ball rock from Vega. Long shot potatoes, the Clippers won't fade us. Dippers gon' miss chips, it's 1-6 like Peja. Stojakovic, I'm locking in officially. Can't take shit from me. Is that temptation frontin'? Don't hesitate, I punt it. You relegate and plummet. Jake Plumber pundits. I hate talking to you. I feel dumber from it. This ain't cap and gown, ain't no graduation, and we ain't about to smile through the passive hatred. They soon gon' find out who is not to play with.
So good, Terry Monstrosity. Twist said something in the chat. Is there something about, is anybody else hearing an audio alert of some type, audio capture thing? Not sure what that's about, Twist. I'm sorry. I hope it's not on my end, but if it is, we had some chat in about vaccinations and stuff too. I don't think we need to reiterate all that. Okay, so we got some questions. The Zim asks, what color is the dark side of happiness? Great question, Zim. I'm gonna go navy blue. Now, a lot of people would say black, and that's because they have no imagination at all. Okay, a lot of times when you're thinking something needs a black background, actually a navy blue background would work better and make the colors pop a little more. So if you want your happiness, if you want the light side of happiness to pop, you need the navy blue dark side of happiness. So that's where I'm going, Zim. That's what I'm going with. Let's see, was there anybody before Zim that I missed? Naomi Baomi Faomi. What's your favorite way to drink caffeine? Is that not weird enough? What's your favorite weird way to drink weird caffeine? Well, my favorite way to drink caffeine in the summer is the liquid dynamite over here. During the winter, I definitely prefer coffee to energy drinks, but when it's hot outside, I don't really like to drink coffee. As far as weird ways to ingest caffeine, look, you can always crush up some coffee beans, really fine, okay, and just snort them up. I mean, if you need a quick fix, that's the quickest way you're ever gonna get it. So there you go. Dartone the Third, what is your greatest achievement other than breaking Alex FMV's shoulder? Seriously, why do you brag about that? Now, we've told this story in Discord several times, but I guess we have to tell it here. When we were kids, Alex lives on the East Coast, and my family was kind of poor, and we didn't have the money to go visit very often. But what we would do, what my mom did, was she arranged this big trip that we were all going to go on, and we went out. And on the very first night, Alex and I were horsing around in the living room, and one thing led to another, and somehow Alex's shoulder managed to get broken, which I've later defended myself by asserting that she had turned into a vampire, and that breaking a vampire's shoulder is actually the way to disarm them when they're young. Anyway, Alex isn't a vampire now, so I think you can see clearly that it was a success. Alex, you're welcome. I'm glad that you've had a full recovery from your vampirism and that your shoulder's functional now. So, broken shoulder, who cares? Not a vampire anymore. Alex, you're lucky. Okay, we got a lot to move on to, and the first thing we should move on to is all of you being fucking beautiful. What do you think? Alex, you watching?
Hi, Alex. Happy birthday to my OG WAN buddy. Feels like forever ago that it was just you and me and a couple of people in the chat room cajoling Mr. Galactic. Very much appreciate your perspective and everything you do for the show. Happy birthday!
Hello. Freddie Dolmastar here again. This time wishing Alex FNV the most happy birthday. Thank you so much for being the mod of justice. And thank you so much for just being fucking awesome all the time. So happy I've gotten to talk to you. And I hope you have a good one. Fucking love you.
Happy birthday, Alex. Thanks for being fantastic mod. Thanks for being fantastic member of Trash Force. Overall, you kick ass. If I ever had to put together or assemble an unlikely bobsled team, your name would be top on the list. And I did try to throw a picnic for you in honor of your birthday. A damn seagull took the sandwich away from me, so that didn't work out as planned. But, you know, celebrate this on your birthday and take it easy. Trash Force.
Y'all are cool as hell. You're all cool as hell. Happy birthday, Alex. I hope you're feeling the love tonight. And speaking of cool as hell, Drea the Vibe Dealer came on my radar via Nana Mucho and Nina Watson Carey's Newsy News feature a few weeks ago. And I couldn't get enough, damn it. I couldn't. I kept listening to Drea, kept trying to find more, damn it. And there's only so much, but it's top-notch stuff, people. Anyway, we got a live performance from Drea the Vibe Dealer tonight. This track is called Sacrifice. And I want you, right now, check it out.
They got it out for me. They wanna see what I see. And I've been around and seen kings and queens in past lives you won't believe. And I gotta get it out of my head. And I gotta get it out my head that they left me for dead. I was a sacrifice. It wasn't right. I gotta get it out my head that they left me for dead. I was a sacrifice, right? And I seen it all. I saw the rise and fall. It was not my call. There was no wall. I saw the trees and fields, the stolen man's free will. And I saw it all. I saw her guide them through by the same star above you. And I gotta get it out my head that they left me for dead. I was a sacrifice. It wasn't right. And I gotta get it out my head that they left me for dead. I was a sacrifice. They got it out for me. Yeah. It seems. They got it out for me. Yeah. They wanna see what I see. They wanna see what I see.
Damn, that was so good. I cannot encourage you enough to check out the rest of Drea the Vibe Dealer's catalog. There's a lot of gold in there. Don't sleep on it. And speaking of not sleeping, it seems like our homies over at Converge never sleep. Incredible, thought-provoking coverage provided with a ton of balance. You can't beat it. You really can't. Check it out.
I did it for the city, I did it for the love, I did it for the people, I did it for us.
Back on this rap-ish, I ain't even broke a sweat, homie, this practice. Pondering my next move,
Staring at my track list, hope I ain't missing my window. Praying like a Baptist, Seattle's own. Tired of this Game of Thrones. They made a list of the best rappers, and guess who wasn't on? While the disrespect continues, I'm steady packing these venues.
Damn, yeah. Good friends over at Converge. Hey, Naomi, Baomi, Faomi spent some WAN bucks to tell me to hydrate, so I am doing that right now. I hope you all are staying hydrated because it's really important to continue living, as it turns out. Nothing but love for our friends over at Converge. Check out their site and consider joining their Patreon. Also want to give a huge shout out to The Zim for donating $20 to Weird at Night. Zim, thank you so much. Donations, you know, we don't expect them, but we very much appreciate them when they come in. If you're not flush, don't worry about it. But we definitely appreciate the love when you have it to give. Okay, now earlier we found out that the Pink Cloud remembered not to forget about old Stone Cold Steve Austin. And last we saw Stone Cold, he was like in an AA meeting in Noirland. I mean, let's just watch it, right?
I'm WWE superstar Stone Cold Steve Austin. I've stunned a bunch of big dummies, whipped a lot of ass, and I drank a lot of damn beer. A lot of beer. And that's the problem. While I was running around, showing off, drunk out of my damn skull, my family and friends were at home, just living off the insane fortune I had brought them. They were playing games like, what's a game? Frisbee? Fuck if I know. Sounds stupid as fuck. Anyway, while I was touring the world and having my stone cold ass kissed by every mark from Marksville, people needed me. My kids, they needed me. My wives, they needed me. But fuck all them, they had my money. What didn't have my money or my attention was the Pink Cloud. It was just a fucked up, crack-smoking cloud looking for answers, man. Just looking for answers. And what did I do? I left it trapped inside the Hatrix with a messianic, insane person who wanted to keep it there forever. For a beer. And to be fair, a sweet raccoon hat. Pink, I think of you often. I wonder if the Hatrix swallowed you, or if you managed to escape. I wonder how you're doing, or if you're even doing at all. Pink Cloud, goddammit, I love you more than my own kids, and I abandoned you. I love you more than my wives, even the wives I abandoned. I don't know how. I don't know when. But when I see you again, it will be as a friend. And that's the bottom line, because I didn't drink today and don't plan to tomorrow.
Wow. Looks like Stone Cold and Pink Cloud are headed for a confrontation, but with very different ideas of what it'll be. Stone Cold seeks forgiveness and the Pink Cloud desires murder. Is there a middle ground between forgiveness and murder? Think about that. Is there a middle ground? And while you do, maybe think about this.
So then, the little puppy dog detective calls us amateurs. Like he knows everything. Like the little puppy dog detective has all the answers in your wallet. Well, let me tell you something, puppy dog detective. Do you understand that when you called Steve Germany shoe detective extraordinaire and amateur, you insulted not only me, not only Mama Germany, you insulted everyone in Noirland. You're disgusting. I just want to.
Whoa. That's like a lot. That's a lot of aggression for like a puppy and stuff. And I understand you're like really jealous of McGruff, but you know, because McGruff is like the best, you know, crime-fighting dog.
I'm the best. I'm the best shoe detective. We have to kick this dog's ass. We have to.
Kind of against dog fighting, so like I can't help you out with this one. Also, where the fuck is my shoe? Where is my shoe at? Like, cause that's we're not supposed to be talking about fighting dogs. We're supposed to be talking about finding shoes.
I just want to refresh you real quick, friend. You were just in a cult killing raccoons. That's why you're in Noirland. Okay? Don't give me this dog violence crap. Okay? Obviously, I'm not gonna hurt a puppy dog. We all know Steve Germany isn't a fighter. We all know you're not a fighter. I can't protect us both. I can't even protect myself. I find shoes. The shoes they call to me. And then I find them. And your shoe's the one that's missing. And that's what we gotta get focused on. Like finding that shoe, because how long have you not even had a shoe?
A period of time. It's been a while.
Like a couple weeks, right? Like your sock must be disgusting.
Yeah, it is. I've had to steal socks all the time just to keep it clean.
All right, when was the last time you saw the shoe?
When we got exploded and sent into New Orleans.
And did you see where the shoe went?
You were there. No, I didn't see where the shoe went. Shoe detective? Why weren't you keeping your eyes on the shoe, shoe detective?
I'm always watching all the shoes, but there was an explosion and I couldn't even watch my own shoes! Does the shoe have a history of disappearing?
Only when I'm over at your mom's house, because she has a lot of guys over, so there's a bunch of shoes. So that's the only time really that I can't find my shoes. But she likes guys with big feet, so I usually just take someone else's shoe.
Weirded Night is presented by The Status Quo. We've designed your life. Now shut the fuck up and live it. My life is a movie that will never end. Patient acceptance of mediocrity is freedom. Build Madley's new game, Trust But Terrify. Lie to everyone, but insist that they trust you. Just like the pros. Wage war on ideas, breed distrust, paranoia, and win. Don's long gone lawns. He's almost recovered, folks. He's going to be back very soon. Summertime's a busy time. Hey, Don takes acid and plays with knives on your lawn because he thinks God is in the grass, man. And is he wrong? Use promo code 129-777-77925-999-125. Something will happen.
SW
Sense
the audio
Factors,
capture,
payable in acid.
not
No
registered.
talking. Keep the kids and pets inside. And our oldest and most treasured sponsor, Shitty's Pizza. The hospital's next door, and if you don't know why, you gotta have a slice. Use promo code Why God Do We Suffer. You get a free depubing. They scrape all the stray pubes off your pizza. That's normally a $4.99 purchase. Not now. And if you use that promo code, we kick it up a notch when we shave and save. Use that promo code and we'll use the scrape pubes to make you a complimentary merkin. Fun for the whole family on the corner of 9th and Nocturnal Drive, just past the memory of your first fully charged smartphone. And you know who it is. Need cash?
You need cash in a hurry. We've got spiders, so don't you worry. Visit cashforspiders.net.
All right. So here we find ourselves at about the halfway point. You never really know, I guess, with Weirded Night because we do what we want. Want to give a special shout out to first time viewer Veronique, who is watching Weirded Night with Bicentennial Baby. Just want to say hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's a true pleasure to have you here. Watching the show with us. And feel free to chime in. If you just tell Bicentennial Baby to say something, throw it in the chat. We'd love to hear from you, Veronique. So great to have you. Great birthday night. Come on. How often do we get to make a big deal out of our birthdays? And virtually, how do we make this more fun than a real party? Well, we do it. We find a way. BYOB, but still pretty fun. Now, this is a little public service announcement for the community. Our trusted friend and 100 plus episode link bunny, Matt Ashworth, is finally moving on to other things. Now, Matt will still be with us all the time. But Matt has other things in the Waniverse to do, and we need somebody who's going to be able to share links most of the time. you know, it's not, you don't necessarily have to be here every single episode, but you need to communicate if you're not going to be, so that I know to find somebody else. But we desperately need a new Link Bunny, and it doesn't pay, but you get to talk to me a lot, and that's pretty cool, right? Also, don't forget, on July 28th, we have a subscriber-only chat that we're going to be doing. That's next week, next Wednesday. We haven't decided on a time yet, but Blazing Space and myself are going to watch a public movie that's got no trademark or copyright on it, and we're going to have a good time. Yeah, also, Ash Matty actually added in the chat, the best part about doing the links is you get the show notes. Yeah, so you can read ahead and see what's going to happen even. You can get some spoilers if you're really into ruining things for yourself. But that subscriber-only chat on the 28th is going to be a lot of fun. John and I have been, or Blazing Space and I have been talking quite a bit about how to make it special and new and interesting, and I think you're going to love it. Just rest assured that no matter what happens, it's definitely going to be weird, and it's going to be a one-of-a-kind experience you won't be able to have anywhere else.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
The 28th. It's going to be a lot of fun. Are you into WANTube? Hey everybody, are you excited to check out WANTube? It's YouTube. No, WANTube! WANTube! Yeah! It's YouTube. No, seriously, it's called WANTube. It's a cute play on the name. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that great? It's Weird at Night on YouTube! Go check us out on YouTube. Check out our channel. Check out everything we have up there so far. We're uploading our old episodes. We have all your favorite bits from the Waniverse. Just make sure you go in, give it a deep dive, and most importantly, give it a subscribe and click that little notifications button so that you get notified each and every time we upload some new shit. Until then, I'm just gonna try not to get sued by YouTube. That's right. Don't forget about our YouTube. We are uploading content there as often as we possibly can. The idea is to do it every single day. And I was doing it for a while and then life happened and now I'm catching up. But YouTube is a place where we want to drive people because there's exclusive content coming to the channel very soon. We already know what it's going to be. It's really, really cool. Weird at Night has only scratched the surface of what it may become. Okay, so we're all in on the ground floor together. I'm so happy to be here with all of you and appreciate having you here with me so much. So, should we do the rest of the fucking show? What do you think? We still got so much to uncover. Veronique said, thank you, I'm happy to be here, and you said my name right. Well, I'm very glad, Veronique, and I'm also very glad that you're happy to be here. Hopefully we'll have you back again in the near future. We still got so much to uncover. We got instrumental on the way. We're gonna learn the history of freaking memes. Antonioni's got a dope video to share, and way more. But Blazing Space, intrepid WAN producer and current multi-ited human, wants to say something? How do you feel about this? Let's do it.
Alex F&V, the mod of justice, the named and then recanted queen of RaQAnon, and one of the creators of Trash Force. Not only that, a longtime fan of Weird at Night. Alex has probably seen more Weird at Night episodes than me, which is crazy because it's a small group of us that have been here since the very beginning. Alex, I love you and I want you to have the best birthday. It's been such a pleasure becoming friends with you during this Weird at Night experience. I know we've been seeing each other's names forever through Patrick, but it's really nice to know you now, and I can't fucking wait till we can go see a live music show together in person. I'm sure that's going to be so much fun. Sorry about the RaQAnon stuff. You know, I'm learning. I'm getting a little better in the Chamber of Self-Discovery. Anyway, moderate me, bitch. You're the best. Have a fucking fantastic, weird birthday to the best auto writer in the whole game, Alex F&V. Happy birthday.
Damn. Well, the love just keeps flowing in for Alex F&V, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. Another group that's felt the love the last year or two is a band called Antonioni. These are my friends. These are people that I know, but also incredibly gifted musicians who've been lighting this scene up for the last several years at a frenetic pace. Okay? Now, this video you're about to watch, Mouth Breather, is going to show you what all the hype is about. Antonioni, Mouth Breather, music video. You, me, now.
Where should I begin? I'm playing in slow motion, 'cause I'm backwards thinking I'm mouth breathing, which with such bad potion. The finish line's behind me. I ain't lost, but you can't find me, 'cause I'm backwards walking out shit talking, which was such bad timing. Foster it kindly, all the innocence inside me, 'cause I am happiest and
Wow, that was the very, very widely heralded Antonioni. Very cool stuff from the homies. Go check out their releases on Lauren Records and give them a follow on the old socials. That's not a band that's going to disappoint you. Antonioni is the real deal. So make sure you go check them out. Now, what? Oh, boy. Ugh. I'm being told Ryan Bryan is here, but I have no idea why. Sorry, everybody. Hey! Well, hey, it's me. It's the Rye Guy. It's Rye Bry. Hey, I'm just here to wish one of my biggest fans a happy birthday, and that's Alex FNV, one of my biggest supporters. Huge booster of hand jobs from heaven and absolutely everything I do. Alex, I just want to say happy birthday with this custom greeting from the Rye Guy, because Cameo will still not accept my application. This is how your birthday is going to be the very best it's ever been. It's the best birthday you've ever had. Come on, admit it, because the Rye Guy's here. It's the best birthday you've ever had. Go on, say it. Say it. Oh, or don't. Hey, other news, big news. I got a brand new song headed your way. That's right, a brand new Rye Bry classic is coming your way, and it's coming very soon. So keep your ears peeled, keep your eyes tuned, because Rye Bry is coming back. Keep your eyes on ryebry.bandcamp.com. That's ryebry.bandcamp.com. What the fuck are we doing? Anyway, happy birthday, Alex. Bye! I'm sure he only called in to say happy birthday to Alex, right? Right? Seems legit. Seems legit. Sounds like we're gonna have some new Ryan Bryan to listen to soon. Fuck. Yay. But enough lame shit. We got cool shit coming right up. Nana Mujo has the 6 song shares you've been waiting for, and we're gonna waste no fucking time getting to them right now.
We will always be the way we wanna be, oh yeah. So we don't have to love in the dark, love in the dark. Let me hold your hand before their very eyes. Hateful gazes can't redefine what we are is more than right. My sex, none of their business, huh?
Right is the best thing I wrote. It's from the east to the west. I never heard somebody do what they do best. It sounds
24/7, I'm on the grind. Remember when I jumped out the pussy to sell a dime? I would tell a nigga to meet me on 109. I'm always on alert, you can hit me up anytime. Wasn't trying to fall asleep, I wasn't trying to miss no money. You can end up in the casket if you trying to take it from me. Niggas saying they gon' run up, got me crying, that shit funny. Had to rain on your parade, they hate on my side cause it's sunny. Sipping on some Henny, smoking Zaza while I kick back. 700 horses, so much talk, you hear that kickback. Get into a big bag and I'm trying to get it quick fast. All that petty shit and funny business, I ain't with that.
Can't stand the silence. I'm reaching for you. Been fucked up and trying, but nothing kills the pain. You see me standing there waiting. I've got only life to give. Little lady with a bell broke down in the old church. Fell to the ground. Little old lady with a bell broke down, waiting for her husband to come back around. Trouble, trouble, it don't matter if it's coming or going. Trouble, trouble, it don't matter if it's coming or going.
So much good stuff in that round. You may have recognized Be On It, whose video we showed. That is the same track. Make sure you get that track. It is so good. Want to give a special shout out to that Backpack Benny track. Holy shit. That will blow your fucking mind. Make sure you go track that down. There was a ton of other great stuff in there. I don't want to sound like I'm disparaging any of the other people. That was just a great set of tracks. And those are the few that really jumped out at me, but make sure you go check them all out. It's really good stuff. Click around. Give those people a follow too. If you don't have the money to buy their track, maybe just give them a follow and stick around, see what they're up to, because you could get in on the ground floor right now. I want to remind you all that every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific time on the Stereo app, myself and Not a Mucho editor Matt Ashworth, Ash Matty in the chat, host a little show on the Stereo app called Find Your Weird. And last week, we asked for your favorite sketch comedy, and we got more responses by far than we've ever received before. Hopefully, we can keep it coming. This week, our topic is, what's too far in comedy? Is anything too far in comedy? Can things simply not be joked about? We don't have solid answers. We want to know what you think, and maybe between all of us, we can find some answers together. What do you think? Anyway, 4 p.m. Pacific on the Stereo app. Just had a senior moment there where I couldn't remember what the fuck I was talking about. And don't forget about our post-show Discord voice chat.
Audio capture,
every
not
episode,
registered.
tonight included, about 10 minutes after the show, we go into the Weird at Night Discord server. We go to the voice channels and we talk as long as we want, sometimes till the sun comes up, usually on the East Coast for somebody. Hi, Dartone. Hi, Alex FMV. Hi, Twist. Hi, Freddie, also on the Central Time Zone. We have a bunch of people from other time zones, and a lot of times they last longer than I do because we have such a badass community. We riff, we share, we connect. It's awesome. Get to know us a little better if you like what you're seeing, okay? Now, like I told you, we still have so much birthday love coming in. Here's some more.
Hey Alex, I just wanted to say that one of the best parts about being a part of the Waniverse is getting to know you. I love your sense of humor, you are brilliant, and you have a big heart. I am grateful that I get to share some Waniverse adventures with you, and I look forward to many more. From the bottom of my heart, I'm wishing you a happy birthday.
Alex F and V, won't you be weird at night? Be weird at night. Be weird at night. Alex F and V, won't you be weird at night and moderate by the light of the moon? Happy birthday, Alex.
Hi, Alex. I've got a few safety tips for your birthday. When performing the birthday song, always do so in an enclosed and soundproof area, because the noises of the birthday song are known to attract apex predators that will devour you and your entire family, as well as probably the cake. One good thing about having a cake handy during the birthday song is that the flames on the candles can be used as a deterrent to the apex predators, of course, given if you are sufficiently old or not, which I'm sure in your case isn't the case, so I would also bring some extra weapons and some enemy protection gear while celebrating. Happy birthday!
So cool. So cool. Hey, it's a virtual birthday party that's way better than a lot of my in-person birthdays have been. It's beautiful. You're all goddamn beautiful. We couldn't do this without each and every single one of you. And I want to take a minute to say that Bicentennial Baby, who you're seeing in the chat, is formerly Magoo. And Magoo had some technical issues making tonight's birthday thing. So that will be in tomorrow's replay. So make sure you check that out. But let's not shit our pants complimenting each other, huh? I got stuff to sell, right? Commerce? Hey! If you want to remember this night forever, you can go get the Alex F and V's birthday party commemorative mug. This is maybe the coolest mug I've ever made. So I know it's for Alex's birthday, but come on, you were here. I'm gonna buy it. I like it that much. I sent one to Alex today as a birthday gift. So we have that mug that's made specifically for this experience, but we also have Weird at Night branded merch you can go buy. We have a hat that just says simply fuck on it, which if you've lived through the last year, you'd know why. You can get some kind of mask or balaclava thing. We have fanny packs. We have all kinds of other stuff too. But the most important part of the Shop of Juan is the artist studio. In the artist studio, we have merch from artists that we've featured regularly on the show. And we have more coming very soon. I know I keep saying that, but there was a little hitch in the Printful Giddy Up this week that kept me from posting some of the new merch. So we will have that up by Saturday. There's new stuff coming from Madsy End Times. Dartone's getting a shirt. There's going to be a whole bunch of cool stuff coming. Even
SWB
Patrick
audio
Galactic,
captured,
my
not
solo
registered.
music stuff is coming to the Artist Studio. So that's a great way to show your support for the people on the show. Dirty Bitch Brass, The Queen, Terry Monstrosity, Not For Sale. We have so many more. Blaze in Space, Not a Mucho. And we always are bringing in more. So if you want to show your support directly to these artists, go to the Shop of Juan. That's shopofjuan.com. Buy it, show your love, and wear it around. You know, that's what I always say to people. Look, if you like the show and you like watching the show, don't you want to wear the show? Wouldn't the show be better on your chest or on your head or just on your face somewhere? Anyway, do it, okay? Okay. We've talked about art movements throughout history, and Dada spoke to me and a lot of others particularly. So tonight, we're gonna drill down on the history of a form of Dada that's existed for ages, but only been well known for a few decades. It's memes! Modern Dada, baby! We're gonna check it out, the history of memes, right here.
I remember first hearing the phrase internet meme and then being kind of annoyed because people very clearly thought that an internet meme was the only kind of meme there is.
We think about culture being eras, epochs or times within art, and so to actually talk about the discrete units that exist that are surrounding us all the time and how they evolve, that was super, super interesting.
You know, all the time I was thinking, God, these brands are just going to tear me apart because of what I'm doing. But they're so in on the joke, and you have to be, and that's the thing. You can't be seen as going, you know, no, I don't want to be a part of this. This is the world we live in. This is it. This is what's going on around us.
Do you send a lot of memes?
I do, yeah, constantly. Rather than communicate, like, yeah.
That's how I communicate.
Yeah, and they can just say a lot more than one sentence as well in some situations.
True.
Yeah, a meme is a written joke, yeah, that's related to something that happens in real life.
I think it also links with this ironic attitude to everything, where you can just express your, disdain, disappointment, a lack of trust in something. So that's why we call it a universal language. It brings you to this part of internet collective. So you feel that a certain community gets you, or maybe you're getting a certain community.
I read The Selfish Gene, Richard Dawkins, back at university, and I was really inspired by the idea that you could have these units of culture called a meme that would spread from person to person. So Dawkins talks about religion being the ultimate meme, how you can have religion or the idea of God as such an infectious concept that you can't not think about it once you've heard it, but then as it passes from person to person, it evolves.
To understand memes, you need to understand the concept of a replicator. That is information that is copied with variation and selection. So genes are a replicator. When animals mate or seeds grow and so on, you have information that's copied with variations and huge selection pressure, so most of them die. This is what Darwin saw back in The Origin of Species in 1859. The same applies to memes. All the information that we put out all day long and all the books we read and the radio programs and TV things we watch and so on, they're competing for our attention. Most of them we forget, most of them nobody bothers to watch, and the very few that succeed and get millions of people involved are the ones that we see all around us in the world. Same process is happening in biology with a different mechanism.
First of all, it got a bit of attention, but it sort of sat there for a little bit and things, and I was thinking, oh, maybe they're not that funny. And then there was a fashion show in Paris, the Dior show, and at the time Celine Dion was super hyped, so she was over in Paris and everyone was just going crazy for her. And I saw this image of her with this Dior bag, so I put the Celine logo on top of it and faked it up to look like it was in gold, posted it, went to bed, woke up in the morning to a complete tirade of messages on my phone, and Dior had reposted it and it just completely kicked off.
When I think of memes, I think of them as synonymous with the idea of creating bits of culture. And I think the best advertising and the best design and the best thinkers behind the best advertising and best design have always gone out to create bits of culture. And that's memetic. The fact that you've given people this structure for them to find themselves in, they might not have called it memetic or called it memes.
It's really important to understand what it means to say genes are selfish, or replicators are selfish, or memes are selfish. What it means is that they will get copied however and whenever they can, given the opportunity. So when we think about the world of memes, internet memes or every other kind of memes, we think we're developing them, designing them, creating them for our own purposes, when a different way of looking at it is they are using us to get themselves ahead in the competition. And that way of looking at it shows you how very close to biology it is, and how our role is not to be in charge and doing it for our own sake. It's all really happening for the sake of the memes themselves.
Hey Alex, it's your birthday! And I don't know what those are, because I'm a cloud, I'm not a human, and I have no idea when I was born, just that I was formed from the gaseous results of human shit and cotton candy baking in the ocean sun. So, with that limited experience, all I can really say is, fuck the Marx and hail Satan! That's right, fuck the Marx and hail Satan! Happy birthday, Alex.
Oh, hello! Hi, Alex F&V. It's Booger Bitch Fantasia Man, and I'm just here to say happy birthday to my creator. If you hadn't written that weird shit in the auto-write, I don't even know if I'd be here, and then I wouldn't know the wonder of Helen Hunt. So thank you, Alex F&V, and happiest of birthdays.
Wow. So much to think about. Obviously, again, happy birthday to Alex F&V from Booger Bitch Fantasia Man and the Pink Cloud. No, I don't think anybody's ever experienced that before. So, Alex, that is a first-time experience. So much stuff to think about. And I really enjoyed the meme conversation because it kind of boiled things down to like life's a meme in a way, which I'd love to discuss more, but we have so much to get to still. So much stuff to think about. But I also love winding down with a good old-fashioned segment we call Instrumental, courtesy of our literary envoy, Twist.
Hello, and welcome to Instrumental, a segment where I write microfiction for music that has no lyrics, such as the song Stutter Step by British Bengali producer Megan. Let us begin. This is only a test. This is only a test. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The average resting heart rate is 60 to 100 beats per minute. You are walking. You are sitting at your desk. You are running to catch the bus. You are sleeping, listening to the invisible resonance of your existence. Count along with your beating heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hansel and Gretel are walking in the forest. Hansel is dropping breadcrumbs to find his way back home. With each step, he drops a single crumb. 1 crumb, 2 crumb, 3 crumb, 4. Step, step, step. Ignore the fluttering noise in your ears. That is your heart, fluttering in your chest. This is only a test. You are listening to music, listening to a podcast, listening to the voicemail of a distant relative, listening to the news, listening to the advertisements before the news, listening to voices blank and empty as satellite dishes advertising you the news. You are listening to the noises in your ears. You are listening to all voices in your ears. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hansel and Gretel are walking in the forest. Hansel is dropping breadcrumbs to find his way back home. 1 crumb, 2 crumbs, step, step, step. Hansel looks behind him to see birds swooping down from the sky, pecking at the breadcrumbs and swallowing them with their beaks. Hansel turns and keeps dropping breadcrumbs. It is an acknowledged fact that 0.99999 until infinity is functionally equal to 1. You are walking. You are running to catch the bus. You are listening to music. You are dropping breadcrumbs with every step. We are the birds in the sky, swooping down, eating up your 0.00001. Count to 10. 999999999. Hansel and Gretel are walking through the forest. Hansel has run out of breadcrumbs. Hansel takes out a knife, slices off a bit of his finger, slices off a bit of his ear, slices off a bit of his nose, hands the knife to Gretel. The birds swoop down from the sky. The birds darken the sky by the thousands. This is only a test. You will not remember the rest. Hansel is a voice broadcast over the cold Arctic Ocean, counting to 10. 39561777472. Gretel is a bird with silver wings and no talons that is never allowed to land, gliding over the magnetic sphere of Earth, listening for the beating of human hearts, a torn ear dangling from her beak like field mouse flesh. Count to 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This was only a test. This was only a test. You will know when it was no longer a test. You will know. Thank you for listening. Hello, Alex F&B. Here's to the moderator of justice and the adjudicator of our hearts. Happy birthday.
So that was like really, really good, Twist. That was really, really good, Twist. Wow. Wow.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Make sure you subscribe to Twist's podcast. It's called Story Stoic. If you enjoy these flash fiction segments, there's plenty more coming at you. It's about a 12 to 15 minute podcast each episode, and it's very similar in spirit to Instrumental. So make sure you give up the love to Twist and get more of that in your life, for Christ's sake. Just incredible, incredible stuff. All right. Well, it's time to wrap this shit up. And the last thing we do on every show is a little thing called auto-write. What is an auto-write, you might be asking? Well, whatever. Auto-writes are the tools of the surrealists. Basically, in order to get our subconscious doing the talking, we have to try and get clear. So, I'm going to count back from 10, and while I do, you're going to try to just clear your mind to the best of your ability. Don't worry about it. You're not doing it wrong if you don't get totally clear. It's totally fine. But as I count back, you just try to clear your mind. When I get to 1, I'm going to say go. And when I say go, we all start writing in the chat. Whatever comes out, comes out. Do not spell correct. Do not edit. Do not try to sound smart. It's so obvious when people do that. A lot of these sound ridiculous. A lot of them make no sense when we're reading them. That's kind of what we're going for. And some of the coolest characters in the history of the Waniverse have been created from these auto-writes. So trust me, it's fertile soil. All right, let's get it going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start writing.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
All right. And stop. Go ahead and hit enter or return. We're going to let these come in. I'll start reading in just a sec here. All right, Bicentennial Baby. I'm on my phone, so I get to do another auto text auto write. I think it's dumb that we don't have a great legacy for our vulnerabilities, but we don't want to make a big deal about it. Assume that you are not the only one who has a plan. I love that line. I love that line, Bicentennial Baby. I wrote, right, night, light, bright, height, white. Okay, I'm out of words, but never out of thoughts, but always out of Pringles, but by choice, because they have a weird film on them that I've never understood. Filmy potato chips with a big ice-cooled glass of dog pee. Yes, delicious. No. Alex FMV. Speak with a broad knowledge of flamingos and you will never go wrong. This is why I go wrong. I know they're tall and pink. I know they're probably killers, like me. I mean, what? I didn't say that. Joshua Jackson was Pacey Witter on Dawson's Creek, and if you think I didn't love that show, you're wrong. But I would never name a dog Fluffy. I would totally name a girl dog George. I bet you haven't even counted your toes today. Are you sure they're still there? Better get counting. Toad. Wow, Alex, bringing it out on the birthday auto write. Damn. Madsy End Times. Aren't you glad the crayon finished first? Can the spatula of midnight prove its existence before sundown? The spatula of midnight, of course, Madsy End Times. Why haven't we been talking about the spatula of midnight? We will. Don't worry about it. Thank you for bringing it up. A very important matter. Ash Maddie. Fighting again with Farty McFarterson on Friday. Audio capture is definitely not registered. Must abort. Twitch audio system notification from streaming software gods has invaded my Space Invader Zim. Cool to see Zim on Raised on Rhythm. I didn't know Zim was on Raised on Rhythm. That's awesome. Dartone III. I did DMT with Alex FMV and we built a time machine traveling to the 80s. It was the 80s, so we started doing coke. I started card counting while Alex FMV made out with Johnny Depp. I was caught card counting, so I had to set the club on fire. As you do. When you get caught red-handed cheating at a game of cards, you just gotta set the place on fire. Hey everybody, thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. Thank you for making Alex's birthday so special. And Alex FMV, thank you for being born so that we had an occasion to honor you, because you are an absolutely legendary member of the Weird at Night, the Waniverse. And I can't wait to rejoin you all this Saturday at 10 p.m. Remember, it's Tuesday and Saturday at 10 p.m. Pacific. We're live each and every Tuesday and Saturday. And we're about to be live over in the Discord voice chat. So join our Discord server, come over to the voice chat, hang out with us. It's going to be a blast. For now, we got the goddess of goodbye, Naomi Baomi Faomi, to send us out.
You're weird at night. So weird at night. Thanks for being so weird at night. For 100 nights. Weird at night.
Freed from the shackles of time and space, we present Weird